they're not looking to be like, oh, we're gonna sit back and farm. This is a draft oriented to mess you up in the first 15 minutes and never look back. So is Arc Warden the type of hero you want versus that?
No.
Yeah, I generally don't think so, unless
No.
his lane is like guaranteed, right? And you get some omega fast fighting items. Like the hero can fight in skirmish. It's not that his spells are weak, but he's really bad versus numbers. Like when people collapse on Arc Warden, they gank him, they fight him at runes, they just get on top of him with multiple heroes. That's when the hero just does almost nothing.
I think it's also a Radiant side Arc Warden, which a couple different people that I've talked to about this hero, Dire side is greatly preferred.
Yeah, the lane is stronger for the Dire side Arc because the insta ghost.
Yeah.
And generally they just prefer the early game to be stronger for the hero. So he does not have that going for him either. But we'll see what comp he can do. You know, if you're gonna last pick Arc Warden, you better play it damn well, or you're probably never getting it again.
We are going to see the Vessel build that we talked about, how that was kind of the rage at some point in time. Maybe this was like 3 months ago that it started cropping up, that people were doing this mid-Arc Warden going for Vessel build-up. Just kind of early fighting Arc Warden that in this game against Spirit Siphon Death Prophet seems pretty good.
Yeah, I think it can work out. I don't think it's some impossible path to victory here. I think it could look really strong. It's just, again, you cannot get beaten lanes as hard as you did in game 1, or it's going to fall completely flat. So you just have to execute better. Not a bad position to be in if you're confident.
This is already a very rough start for Gunner. My goodness. He's just dead. He just walked up to lane and straight up died, and Lelis, who is hitting RTZ this entire time, realizes he can't actually take that fight anymore. Now with all the 48 bonus damage. Okay.
Interesting.
You could do the toss back as soon as you have toss. But if RTZ doesn't let you get to level 2, well, what are you going to do?
I think that's also one of those situations where you'd rather just stand there and something. And they get the center on the flip, so that could have been first blood for nouns, but they don't get it. And they push the lane and get the kill. This is actually really bad for Saberblade. Really bad way to die here is... That's what Maiden Gyro do, right? You're going to get Nova Flak. Your lane's going to push in. As long as you don't die to that, you can collect the CS under the tower. But if you die, then you get double punished because your creeps die under the tower and you miss all the XP. And then they don't get punished for shoving the lane in. So now, Yuma Fly are really happy in this lane, and they are getting what they want versus Centaur, which is early lane pressure, abuse him on his way to the regen items, keep him low.
Yeah. I mean, also the fact that the hard camp was open was actually great for nouns. Because you're a Crystal Maiden Gyrocopter, having as many camps to be able to pull off of pushing in and killing the enemy core like that. Opportunity to deny a lot of CS.
I mean, Gyro Maiden will always want every camp open, for sure. A good start for them in the safe lane. That's what you want to see. Even start mid. Which is probably fine for the Arc Warden, but yeah, that top lane... That was a rough death, man. Instantly level 1 dead. 100 to 0. That's pretty sad. These are covering. Going on him again. Pretty close. This lane's going to be tough because they're already level 3. This is a Crystal Maiden getting Lotus with level 3. I just don't think you're going to be able to fight back in this lane. Like, you're going to be spending a lot on regen. And they're just going to level Barrage and run at you.
Both. Pop the salve. Won't even get the full efficiency for it for Saberlight. But at least the lane is going to push in, so he will always get something. He can't get zoned out of the lane entirely. And I say that, he immediately gets frostbitten, rocket barraged, and brought down to 200 HP.
Well, I got so much regen off those early kills. Just a lot to fight through here. So much better laning phase for now to me, which is what the
toss back here.
RTZ.
Got a combo. RTZ did have a lot of stick charges though. Blood grenade, and it's enough. Whew. Too much burst. Nouns striking back in the off lane that started off very poorly for Gunnar, but they put together the nuking power to bring down a Razor.
Yeah, I don't think this lane's actually that bad for Tiny. Like, you can always break the link. They get the Centaur again with the boots not there yet. So this is the execution you want to see. Like, this is what can just win you a game too right here. Getting some kills on lane, abusing your early lane momentum. Gunnar gonna TP out from top and he'll make it. Heads up play to not feed an extra kill, and if Lawless can hold the wave, he'd be really happy.
Yeah, no boots there for Gunnar. Actually hit the stomp cookie into Yuma. A lot of damage there, but double edge not going to come up fast enough. Yopaj is on a run around the map, man. Trying to chase down Copy. Is actually going to die for this, maybe. I don't think the ghost kills him, but it might be enough for Fly to keep his distance and hit him with another Crystal Nova. Yopaj, and just a little bit of suck on the creeps as he passes on by, trying to get back into lane. Gunnar kills Kitrek, while RTZ kills Layla's, a support trade out here in the top lane.
Bloody game. Big kill to miss for Fly. They would have really liked to have gotten Yopaj there. Because instead it's going to give him a fast 6. So if Shopify want to go to the Death Prophet, try and use this Exo, now's the time to do it. 6-minute power rune coming up. You got the teleport out of the Maiden, so the Maiden cannot be there. This could be a really big numbers move, and you've got to expect it with an Arc Ward mid. Catapult alive as well. I mean, you have to read this move if you're Nouns, and they are. They're bringing both supports. Is it too late, though?
Yeah, it looks like Copy. It's already big trouble. Surrounded by supports. Now the supports of his own are going to come in and try and clean up, but the Death Prophet is low. Not low enough, though. They're going to get a glimpse back. Spirit Siphon. Yopaj is healing up big time. Gunnar's going to show up to this. Maybe he can cut through, stop this Death Prophet from getting back. A toss up in the air, and they finish her off. So
everybody,
at least they get something. But yeah, it required Nouns to bring every single core. If only they had brought them 5 seconds earlier, maybe it could have been a dream engagement for them.
It's like one of those things where you don't want to TP as a core, but then you realize it's worth it. I think Yuma could have maybe even just TP'd early there, because that's mega worth it to kill this DP during the Exo. It's just the DP still gets a decent amount of value out of it, as Yopaj is not too sad about that net worth outcome. You end up TPing anyway, which costs you on the rotations.
Saberlight's going to be in trouble here. Nice positioning there. Beautiful ultimate there from Yuma. Unfortunately, Fly is just too damn slow to catch up. Gunnar. He wants to toss back. RTZ's not given to him. Not easy. Only gets finally gets the toss back onto the creeps, but he gets glimpsed right away. So it's 75 stolen damage from RTZ. Goes to work. Oh, Copy's going to show up, though. He's got his Tempest double, so Kitrek is already dead. They're going to go for more. RTZ. Hit him with one ghost. Hit him with a second. Slowed down. Gunnar's catching up. He's got a toss. Will toss the Arc Warden on top of him to finish him off. RTZ will die to the rotation. Copy's Arc Warden makes the first move here. Leaves his mid maybe a little exposed, but very good for now.
Out the urn charges off as well. Mega worth it.
Shopify will get something in return. Yeah, they'll just run down the poor support trying to hold mid.
I mean, Yopaj he's still getting a lot out of this early game. It's not the easiest Death Prophet game. He does want an early BKB at some point. But man, he's getting runes too. And he does have Stampede to help him, so not totally on his own. He's going to make the rotation bottom with that next Exo. So looking for this tier 1 and ideally the gyro if Yuma lingers around here. And he's lingering. He's going to pay the price.
Stampede to run him down. He's going to get the call down. Again, nice in place. He's going to get a lot of damage out here. He dies. Can his supports get anything off of this one? Telekinesis to break the Spirit Siphon. Yopaj gets low. The tower will not do enough damage, though.
They split the damage there. Man, Fly has just not been able to connect on these dives.
Yeah.
Too damn slow. The Crystal Maiden curse. Though that does prevent this tower going down to the Exo. That does not prevent Copy getting run at, or...
Copy's doing some work here on this Arc Warden, man. He's going to get the kill on Yopaj, and he's probably going to kill supports too. Oh, the Avalanche is great. Hits both the supports. And Copy is carrying this game for them right now.
I mean, this is the Arc Warden Death Prophet matchup. You can't just get on top of him and shred him. He kills you really fast. That was an ambitious play from Shopify. A 3rd HP Death Prophet running at an Arc Warden with early earn and double up. Not respecting the damage that can come out.
No. I don't think Yopaj is going to make that mistake again, because now Copy has a full-out Vessel.
It's looked pretty good this game. They're going to invade Triangle, look at the stack situation. Nothing crazy.
One's back on mid. Laylas stepped way too far forward doing something, but he doesn't actually die. Fly and Yuma come in behind the tower to try and make some sort of play. Don't get caught for it, though. That was a bold move.
I mean, they brought everybody here not able to connect. They also did steal the level 3 glimpse. Pretty big spell.
That's a good pickup.
Yeah, they want to protect the ward here.
He's just going to have to deny it. Yuma will get the rundown on Theolacore, and there's that stolen glimpse being put to work from Laylas. And they have a Siege Wagon pushing in mid now. So all these heroes mid can help keep the pressure up on this tower.
They're fighting. This is much more of a back and forth early game, and they're playing a lot faster, making a lot more moves.
Gunner's dead.
Another TP top.
Really nothing he can do about it. Maybe the... Oh, Laylas gets sent back. So Stampede, actually, he used the glimpse on the support, which means the Tiny was able to run away. And now Yopaj has put himself too far forward and is dead again.
What was that? He's getting really greedy there, not glimpsing this Tiny.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, maybe he thought he was dead, but this is a 1500 HP hero with a lot of early armor. And once more, the Arc Warden makes the Death Prophet disappear, man. Just single target burst damage with early Vessel. Just annihilating this hero. And the Glimpse bottom. Make it look easy out here. What is that? This game is just crumbling for Shopify.
It really is. It is all over the place for this team.
All that stability and consistency they've had in this qualifier so far. It's just like gone. Like a few failed ganks and everything's just turning into chaos. As Nouns have picked up the pace. They're moving Yuma to Triangle again. He's been so aggressive on this gyro. Like, this is just great gameplay. Really showcasing what you can do with this hero when you do well on the lane and can just play aggressive. Nobody can fight you. It's supposed to be the strength of this hero's a carry. He's a right-click carry, but he has all this early game magic fighting power, which I think a lot of times just goes underutilized.
I think Yuma is maxing out Rocket Barrage, not maxing out Flag Cannon, combined with his playstyle. Yeah, it's done a lot of work for them.
Like, his net worth is reflecting it too. Like, this is what you can do with a fighting carry. You don't have to just go hit jungle creeps with Flak for 10 years, you know?
And they will be the ones to take the tier 1 mid first. So that is a Death Prophet game that is heavily shut down, and a 3-man smoke across the map here to see if they can catch the Centaur. I assume they want the Centaur into taking that offlane tower so they can invade even easier. Failing that, a full-on wrap into the Wisdom Rune at 14 minutes probably nets them a kill and some bonus. Though, looks like Theolacore is doing something similar here.
I don't think he's fighting Gunner for it, though.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Kill the kobold. Well, Shopify, are they going to fight for their other wisdom rune? Because they know they're not getting that one. They're smoked for it, but they're just kind of lingering here.
Dire are scanning.
Oh, scan hits.
Okay, they got the scan. I was wondering if they even realized what was happening, but they definitely do now with a scan. Problem is, they're running straight into the Centaur with Blade Mail. He just gets blown up. Now, granted, Yuma also takes a ton of damage. Kitrak barely able to survive, and now Yopaj is it his turn for revenge against Copy, runs him down. Finally, the Death Prophet is just able to just run at the Arc Warden and get something done. A team fight that goes very right for Shopify finally.
That Blade Mail did a lot of work there. As fast as you killed the Centaur, he decimates that gyro. Almost 500 damage reflected. Didn't have the call down either. Oh, that's
Combo's not enough. And now you might pay for it. The cookie, Yopaj is like, I don't want to go that far. He's
Lincoln 5.
He's gonna TP out right before the spells are off cooldown. And that was a I don't know if he knew exactly the timing on the tiny cooldown spells, but he was right on the money there.
That was a very heads up teleport. He's 100% dead there.
Yeah.
No, take that.
All right, so they did end up getting the wisdom runes off that. Well, I snuck it. So there's a little extra victory on that fight for nouns, but not much. They give some decent gold back into Yopaj's pocket as he once more climbs the charts, and nouns taking a breather here to try and get their farming items up with the Arc Warden and the Gyro, both going for the Midas on the Arc, the Ags on the Gyro, and they're going to fight with everybody else. Stolen Stampede, by the way. Could come in handy, as the kill squad's going to search for a big core kill. I would really like the Razor up here. It might be close.
Radiant's bottom tower.
TC, if they could delay his BKB a little bit longer, that would be fantastic. Don't find him though. Meanwhile, Copy has his Hand of Midas coming out. So 16-minute Hand of Midas after a full-out Vessel. So he's still going to scale up. His early game went very well.
I think you're still
ahead of
aiming
RTZ
for
net worth-wise.
Like Gleipnir Hurricane Pike. I'm thinking it's pretty good this game. I don't know if you need BKB or when you need it, but you might be tanky enough with like double Pike, double Gleipnir that you can force the BKBs out from the Razor DP early enough in the fight that you can still maintain a gap. That would be one way to go about it. There's also Stampede though to... Okay, they're just gonna find the Razor. And he's gone.
Damn, look.
You were as abrasive as
Copy TP's like right away.
I don't know if that was thinking it's getting counter ganked or BM in him or what, but that was... I kind of respect that, you know?
No, I was going to say it was super efficient because I thought he was TPing to like a wave somewhere, but no. He TP'd all the way back
run into the gank?
His illusion rune might scout it out for him.
He's close to 9. He will not. Are they gonna bite the bait on this illusion? They do.
Oh, and they use the kisses too. Copy got him good on that one. Okay, they had the scan. They knew this was here. They attempt to... Oh, RTZ. It was a close call. Almost got tossed back. His team was also ready to respond. Mass TPs. They nouns get something out of them and don't really lose anything for it, I guess.
They got a lot of teleports. Then mass TP bottom to push this lane in.
Haste room. Saberlight's gonna take it away. Gunner has his blink up. Saberlight's a bit too far away.
That's a bold rune steal. Gets away with it. Game slowed down a bit for sure. Allows Arteezy to get to his BKB, which is a big item in this game. The BKBs for Shopify, or at least the defensive items, are going to be really important, particularly for Yopaj. Being able to BKB off these vessels and the Arcborn damage allows you to just run at copy, and there's, again, that's the part that there isn't much counterplay to. And looking for Artor. He has no teleport.
Yeah, he has the BKB, but no TP part of this duo. He's actually going to go for copy. Gunner, he's going to get here too late. Even if he was to throw out the avalanche, the BKB would just allow Arteezy to commit. Now he pops in to go on to Gunner instead. Yuma is going to show up, but he's already gotten the kill on to Gunner. Arteezy gets a 1-for-2 trade-off with his first BKB.
Radiant's
He's happy
middle
about
tower
that.
is under attack.
1 for 2, farming the other 2 lanes, getting a tower mid. Not the worst BKB usage I've seen.
No, certainly not.
Radiant's middle tower.
Here's some
Yopaj
gold for the
gets
gyro.
some much-needed recovery time. He has BKB as well coming in. Kisses. Frostbite doesn't stop the kisses.
Is under attack.
Telekinesis does, but Mr. Leslau is already dead. Oh, and a glimpse back on Yuma, too.
Yeah, nice cookie connection. It feels like nouns are just... They did not play this mid-game with that early lead, and they've given it back, and now they're kind of getting run over on the map. A little bit. Just a little clunky. As Shopify get to the BKBs without too much damage done. They have the Razor one as we saw top. They just finished the Death Prophet one. Amp damage rune to go along with it. So the BKBs are the big issue here. You have to kite them out in the fight. You need 4 stabs. You can get them in this game. Really big for the noun supports to keep up the farm so you can build the utility for the cores. 4 staffs, Glimmer Capes, Lotus Orbs, whatever it is. That is how you deal with these BKBs.
There does seem to be, they reached this kind of weird lull where the Gyrocopter early on with just levels was able to join fights with maxed out Rocket Barrage and be very effective. Arc Warden with his Spirit Vessel was very strong, but now he needs to farm his Gleipnir. The Gyro needs to get to his actual carry potential, and they just do not have the cores ready to fight back. So they lose the Arc Warden here with this move. Jump in from Saberlight to stop Gunner in his tracks. Yopaj is back to a Death Prophet that is strong, untouchable basically during his BKB timing. And the Razor versus Gyrocopter is never going to be a fun matchup. We're going to see exactly why here. Yuma, Black Cannon shots do nothing when his damage has been drained away.
Just getting caught out in the open. And that is a death sentence. The second that Death Prophet's on top of your Arc Warden, I mean, that fight's over. There's no turning these BKBs if you're not kiting them out. That was also a fight Lelis stole Spirit Siphon, which could have been very nasty if he had not gotten silenced by Yopaj. And that's a max level silence. You just couldn't use it. Couldn't turn that fight. Big play from Shopify, just finding Arc Warden in the jungle, making it look easy. And that's what their lineup does. Get on top of you, press BKB, and... I mean, good luck.
Good luck. Well, the progression of this game, I think Shopify, they're going to be in the driver's seat for the next 10 minutes, at least, I would say. Maybe for the entire game. But are they going to be able to close out the game? They are against a Gyrocopter who's going to be farming a lot, an Arc Warden who's going to be able to hold some of these towers, delay these pushes, scale up. Do you think Nouns outscales Shopify? Because they have 2 harder cores, but those cores are also countered.
I mean, I think in theory they do, but it's not straightforward. And it's not super favored. I think DP can do some work in this game, especially late game.
Radiant
I don't know. I wouldn't be super confident just stalling this game and giving up like 3 Roshans, for example. And I don't think that high ground is that difficult. Like, I think DP just XOs and starts taking it. And then you gotta toss her in. But she's not getting tossed into anything that prevents her BKB siphoning you.
are scanning.
So that's where it's a little tricky. If you have like hexes and stuff, that high ground defense becomes a lot stronger. Until
When
then,
did
though,
Razor get this other 15 talent, by the way? Where did this come from?
I had this for a while.
Really?
Radiant's bottom tower is under
How have I
attack.
never noticed? Dude, this talent like
Dire's
really
top
good?
tower is under attack.
It's solid. It's per second, so like you're at max getting 10 armor steal,
Yeah.
but oftentimes you'll kill a hero faster. So on average, you get 6 armor. You
Radiant's
like you take
bottom
away
tower
armor from them,
is
which
under
stacks with your
attack.
Ice Storm, and then you're getting 5 or 6 armor for yourself. It's a solid
Dire's
talent.
top tower is under attack.
I just imagine like what situation would you want the other talent?
This'll come in handy.
mean, that
Isn't
one's
this
not
for
bad.
what Razor wants to do, which is tackle a physical damage dealing core on the enemy team and just focus him down? Isn't the minus armor talent always going to be better?
No, because like static link damage deal is strong. You're getting more damage faster, which means you're putting more damage into the enemy, and you already have a minus armor mechanism. You also get that 25 talent, which is attack speed, which is nice. On top of it, I've seen people.
You
take
think
higher talent.
50 damage is more damage than minus 10 armor when it comes to hitting some unit?
Well, because you're not guaranteed to get the full 10 armor.
Okay. Well, you're not guaranteed to get the full 50 damage either.
No, but I think even the extra 25 damage, for example, is often worth more than 5 armor. Like if you take a hero from 30 armor to 25 armor, I don't know, man. I think it also gets weird because this is a hero that often builds Refresher or can get 2 links in the late game. Then it's like really weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've seen people take both, so I think there is a reasoning behind either. But
Okay.
if you get a full link, then I think the armor is more value for sure.
Okay.
But the lower links, I don't know. That one, I don't know. I think it's pretty dependent on your itemization, maybe.
Well, Shopify are going to force the Roshan. Nouns have very good chance at contesting here. They're already smoked up. They're close to the pit. They have a good scouting mechanism in the Arc Warden to be able to get vision inside the pit. You just need to be bold enough to get up there. Actually, Shopify, they don't want to get caught inside the pit. They jump outside of it. The Static Storm on all of these heroes with a stomp as well. Oh, this is just beautiful for Shopify. There is really no contest here. It is already over, this fight.
You get the stolen siphon. Oh, there's an Ags already on there.
Oh, that Ags.
Yeah.
Got the vision on the Crystal Maiden to pull her back in with a glimpse. That was pretty sick.
I mean, Kitrak he sets all that up, man. He's just sitting there shadow amuleted on this deep radiant obs that just sees everything. And I mean, that is all she wrote. You get caught in one of these choke points contesting Roche, you're just done. No way around it. I think Gyro actually did some decent damage there, but
Yeah, he did. He did.
he almost killed the Razor, which was kind of impressive considering he doesn't have too much. It's just close is not close enough, and it's gonna be an Aegis to the Razor. 3,000 gold in his pocket.
He caught all 3 cores, none of which have
Dire's
BKB.
middle tower is under attack.
I mean, that...
Well, the Gyro does,
Oh, you're right, he did.
but the Tiny and the Arc just got obliterated.
Yeah.
And again, you get the stolen Spirit Siphon, which is insanely strong on this hero if you can get 3 or 4 out, but you can't use it. There's just no opportunity to use it in the fight. You're like, well, it feels bad, man. All this strength, can't do anything with it. Gunner trying to get a pick off, not enough damage versus 2,000 HP. Sapphire.
He's gonna blink on him
round 2.
again, hit him with another combo. Now it'll be enough.
Yeah.
I guess because of the aggressive vision that they had, Gunner felt confident nobody was TPing to save him.
I guess
And-
if 1 combo don't do trick, 2 combo do trick good.
Excellent wisdom, Avery. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. That's my Tiny. That's because it's Tiny. That's how Tiny is.
Right, yeah.
He's just a dumb rock.
I'm a do it again.
That's why he took Defiant Shell, to fit the lore of the hero.
Hmm.
You know? Because Tiny's just like he's just a rock hermit crab type dude. So he just picks up a shell, puts it on. He's like even more, crustaceous armor.
You are trying way too hard to make this work. The Gleipnir's done for copy. I actually didn't even see that in the last fight.
Problem is it got
It was
delayed
there
a
or
bit,
not.
and you missed some of that like team fight you could have gotten with it. So now you're trying to get the BKB. You feel like you need BKB to take the fight.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Still have
attack.
these siphons on the Rubik. And in fact, he bought Shard, so he gets a 5th one. It's like insanely
Oh,
strong.
Kitrak. He spawns him. He didn't get the glimpse. He got the Thunder Strike off instead.
Missed opportunity.
Indeed.
I mean, if I'm Nouns, I kind of want to fight
Radiant's
with these
top
siphons.
tower is under
I'm telling you, they're insanely broken. He has 5 with the Shard Fear. And you only have him for like 20 more seconds here. But I guess it's too hard to just run into these BKB cores with Aegis. Rough, man.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Apparently Kezu's watching. He said that Razor talent is giga good. His
Which
15
one?
and 5 talents are
Radiant's
broken.
top
I think
tower
he's
is
talking about the
fallen.
minus armor one, but
Yeah, I think that talent's good too. I wasn't saying it's
Radiant are
bad.
Scanning.
I literally just said I've seen people take both.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are
well,
fortified.
Shopify are gonna force it. They have 2 minutes left on the Aegis, so they're gonna start chipping away at the remaining tier 2s, hitting top right now. The rest of Shopify is just kind of chilling in the area, seeing if anybody's gonna go on our tour, but
Radiant's top tower
of
is
course
under attack.
they're not.
Yeah, that.
Radiant's top
I mean, can
tower
you go high
is
ground with
fallen.
this? It seems a little spooky with the toss back.
No, I think you just get the other tier 2
Dire's
and call it a
bottom
day.
tower is under attack.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just like too biased towards early high ground. You know, played this game for too long. My idea is like if I were here, I'd just be like, fuck it, go high ground.
Radiant's
Even
middle
if you
tower
lose,
is
like who
under attack.
cares? At least you did it. You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like as a caster, you watch any team that ever tries to go high ground
Radiant's
Oh,
without
yeah, it's
like
awful.
a massive lead. It's always bad.
Yeah, it's terrible. But like at the same time, you know, they got butterfly timing. He's level 20.
Yeah, but you're
Oh,
just
you
gonna get
messed up the
tossed back,
toss.
which Arteezy is lucky that he did not get tossed back there.
Yeah, see, you can't toss him. It's time to go. You got Stampede to get you out, dude. Like,
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
another smoke from Nouns.
Another smoke where they're sitting inside their base. I'm not loving.
Yeah, these are just not that high value. Like, if the team is committed to the push, that's one thing. But this is just... Where are you going? What are you doing? Yuma is literally spinning in a circle. This is a smoke to spin in a circle?
Doesn't inspire confidence, that's for sure.
I mean, they got that ogre camp, tell you that much.
I sure did.
They got that damn ogre camp. Did not see that shit coming. And now they're gonna go high ground because Aegis is out, so it's time to go. Nope. Just a little poke. Ruined your smoke.
Just a little plasma field to say what's up.
I guess you're getting to Arc Ward and BKB, and you feel like you can't fight without it, which is probably true.
Level 18 coming in soon as well, which is pretty massive for the general tempo of the hero, right? 10 seconds less cooldown and 4 seconds on the duration.
Hit track farming up though. He's pushing towards that Disruptor Ags, the dream of every Disruptor player everywhere. If he can only get there, he's a real hero.
He's gonna need to find a lot more wards to get there.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
God, I hate this hero. I actually hate everything about him. Like, there's certain heroes you just look at and you dislike. I think everybody has those. Like, you just look at his face. You're just like, it's just dumbass face.
What? It's a
Radiant are
basically a red orc riding a dinosaur. What aesthetically? How could you hate
Yeah, that's
that?
so stupid. It makes no sense. Oh, look at this. Wait, what the hell?
The gyro is gonna get run down by the Razor, man. No problem there. Got the glimpse back on the Crystal Maiden kill, and the Sapphire has stunned Gunner. Gunner pops BKB, and it tries to beat down the Sapphire. It doesn't work, so he goes for the TP. He does make it out, but
okay.
Gyrocopter walks up in the triangle and instantly dies.
Yeah. I mean, they cliffed the Centaur with the lift, but there's just nothing to bail out the Link. There's no Force Staves. There's no Lotus Orbs. You got one Force on the Maiden, but it's on a Maiden.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
See, this is when you go high ground. If the enemy team has made the mistake of going outside of their base and dies, now you can go high ground. Now there are going to be buybacks, in which case they'll hold their high ground, but you'll call that an objective win, you know?
Radiant's top tower.
I guess it's just a
Stolen
Crystal
glimpse
Maiden.
here. You don't have BKBs. BKB on the Arc Warden's out. He once Arteezy gets gobbled.
Ooh, tossed him back in, hit him with his own stomp, so Saberlight is left way far behind the rest of his team who is retreating. The Gleipnir's going to hold him in place, diving into an Arc Warden. Always questionable. Lelis hits him with another stomp, man. Now steals kinetic field, keep both supports. I say one support. Yopaj pops BKB, picks up the gem, and TP's out. So very nicely played where he recovers the gem, but very poorly played, question mark, for
He's
Shopify.
Still here. He is
Yeah.
BKB in 5, but that's in 5.
Frostbitten, telekinesis, toss back, BKB goes off, and he makes a run for it.
Yeah, but that's another BKB usage. Puts it down to 6.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Lelis did work there. I don't know if anybody else... I mean, I guess the Arc Ward did because the fight overextended the base post BKB. That's where he gets to shine. He deals the damage. But damn, did Lelis set a lot up. Stolen Glimpse, stolen Hoof Stomp, stolen Kinetic Field.
That should help.
Going high ground. You never do it, Austin.
Dire's middle tower.
Never do it.
True.
I mean, they should have done it, but you never do it. Now he steals Lil Shredder.
Oh, now they're getting picked off all over the map, man. Might be able to get an Aghanim Scepter soon, which...
That would be big.
Yeah.
Find the Razor again. They see him here. No, he has no BKB, but
Oh,
nothing to do.
Saberlight ruins it by TPing onto the outpost.
They're
Razor cut
getting
it
some
across. He's
momentum.
gonna see the gyro. He might just go for it. He doesn't have BKB though. Surely that, okay, the stomp goes out for the Centaur. They're not quite on the same page right now. The Razor's getting kited. Yuma, because of the blade mail, does a lot of damage back to himself. Throws that damage on the Opage now, but the Stampede allows him to be able to kite back. Frostbite holds him in place. Can they finish off this Death Prophet?
Damn. That gyro damage. You got some crits.
Yep. BKB, turn around. Yopaj not afraid to fight here on this high ground. Exorcism halfway through right now. Gleipnir gonna catch him. Telekinesis toss back. The Static Storm thrown over the top there from Lelis.
How the hell did he blink out of there?
I'm not sure. Is Static Storm damage not instant?
I don't think so. It has to tick.
Yikes.
I mean, yeah, it spells trash, but I think he had some barrier. He might have had Glimmer or Cape Barrier.
Yeah.
He gives barrier now. That's so annoying. That's a solid fight for now, though. You saw the gyro damage. He got some crits. He has Nemesis Curse plus Daedalus. That was not something Yopaj wanted to run into. Now they're losing Roshan.
Oh god, the jump in! Arteezy gets thrown in there. He doesn't get the Aegis, but god, he's in a great position to eat the cheese on Gunner, but the damage is kind of already be done. Arteezy's gonna bring that hero low. Arteezy's actually down to half health here. He can't fight the Gyrocopter now without the full out drain. Gyro's low though on his second life. He's not gonna be able to fight through these other cores of Shopify. What a play from Theolacore combined with Arteezy. The Aghanim Scepter. Lelis? Oh, he's trying to make him some sick little play there. It doesn't quite work.
I mean, that was a sick play, but yeah. Glimmer Cape too strong. And damn, that was a shot from downtown Theolacore. That is like the Snapfire dream. You buy Ags, you get to shoot somebody in at a team doing Roche. You're just like, we won. We won the goddamn game. I mean, they didn't win the game, but that was pretty close. If you get an Aegis snatch there, that might just be game over. I think Nouns were very, very on point to get both the Aegis and the cheese there. They will be happy with that outcome because that is a Roche they had no business getting in this game. But it is costly, for sure.
Also, did Arteezy have Satanic in them fight, and did he get it off?
I don't think so.
He seemed to, he just did not seem to recover any HP in that situation.
Yeah, he did.
MKB up next for copy.
I mean, he got vesseled a lot in that fight.
Yeah.
The vessel pretty much was on him the entire fight, so he just didn't heal as much.
Mm.
And I mean, we're getting some scale on nouns. Like Hurricane Pike on top of that Gleipnir BKB done for the Arc Warden, plus Elven Tunic and level 20. Big for him. You're getting Conda built up on the Tiny, so single target burst is going to be a lot more consistent. And Gyro Satanic closing in into Divine for next for Yuma, so honestly, this Gyros look pretty strong. Like, despite him having to play against the Razor and stuff, if he's not the one getting linked and just chased down, and he can go in the fight afterwards, he does some pretty significant single target burst. Ancient Guardian as well, nice neutralizing thing. This hero just wants raw damage. Plus 50 is gonna do some work.
Crystal Clone for fly off the Tormentor. Yeah, I think that whole caveat of like, if he doesn't get drained by the Razor, that just makes the high ground so hard for Shopify, right?
I
like
agree.
how do you push high ground and confidently say we're gonna be able to get a full link on Gyrocopter without diving tier 4s?
Disruptor Ags, that's how. You hoof stomp some guy and you drop this on their ass. The problem is you have Rubik Shard, so it's not even that good.
Can you get out of kinetic field?
Yes.
I know I've asked this before.
Yes, Rubik Shard, you can lift throw an ally out of Static Storm.
That is dumb as shit.
Yep,
The
you
hell?
did it earlier on the high ground defense.
There's the Static Storm. Gunner thought it was going to be a nice initiation. Oh,
nice
somehow he
passing.
gets away. The telekinesis gets him away with the Glimmer Cape. All right. Nobody died.
Yeah, you remember the meta where Disruptor was like super meta, and then people started counter picking him with Rubik? Like it was literally you pick Disruptor, you pick Rubik, so you can just throw the guy out of the comp. There's like Rubik, Shadow Demon, and Odie that just historically dunk on this hero.
I don't remember that, but sounds good.
Okay, well, you don't remember anything. Establish this.
I'm a live in the moment kind of Dota player, you know?
No, you're terrible memory. Octarine for Yopaj, that is a damn nice pickup here. He is getting close to 6 slots, close to level 25 as well. Some more damage. Still looking for an Ag's potential upgrade. I mean, he still has a lot of room to scale. That's the scary part about this hero. It just keeps going.
Do you think the Parasma nerf, do you think that is going to kill the item too much for some of these mid-intelligence scaling heroes like Death Prophet, Storm Spirit?
I mean, it still does its job. It's just way more expensive. I think it hurts heroes like Puck and stuff that wanted it earlier on. Maybe not as much for heroes like DP. I still think the item is very strong.
Wait, is it more expensive now? I just thought it was the 25%.
Total cost was increased by 400 because they gave it a rescue.
Okay. Yuma was thinking about a Divine, which, I mean, you're not that far away from making that decision, to be honest, but now he's thinking maybe it's MKB instead.
That is a tough call, honestly, but I don't know, dude. I feel like you gotta go the Divine here. Almost
I'm not sure if I
25.
totally agree just because he has an Arc Warden scaling with him as well, and the Tiny's gonna scale up. If he gets to, like, his Aghanim Scepter, like, Revenant's Brooch deal or something.
Nah, you go Divine. I'm telling you that.
I
I mean, you are versus Butterfly Razor. I would be okay with MKB, but you go Divine. Actually, is Divine? Wait, they changed Divine, but it's still the same.
Yeah, it's just different for
Yeah, you
any
just
hero
lose
that's
the spell on
doing.
him.
Yeah, any hero that's doing magic damage at
That
the
sucks
same
for him.
time, which Gyro does some magic damage here.
Yeah, I mean, you probably go MKB here. Evasion's just way too efficient. And he has a lot of it. He has Trickster Cloak plus Butterfly. It's 46% evasion.
Moat
Yeah,
to one corner of the map, then Smoke to the other. Saberlight, quick reaction. Blink goes for the stomp.
damn.
All he gets out of it is copies BKB. Maybe they still find Gunner and get a BKB TP out of him.
Doesn't want to leave quite yet. He doesn't want to use
Dyer's
BKB. Alright,
turret
we'll do that.
has
Either.
been killed.
Save the BKB, save the gem though. Nothing of value lost. Time for the Gyro to continue to farm. Nouns are looking to make this game go late and looking to contest that next Roshan. It's a tough Roshan to contest. This DP is just... He's so big, dude. It's ridiculous. He has 25 Exo talent. He has 4,000 HP. Extra armor from Rattle Cage. He has 5 siphons that'll fear you. How do you
Dude,
kill
that-
Yopaj?
That Rattle Cage is a sick item for Death Prophet. Holy cow.
Yeah, it's good. It is
A
good.
crap ton more armor, a slow extra damage based off of being tanky and in the front line.
And you have that refresher for RTC, who's also level 25. So he has that attack speed steals talent, which is insanely good. I feel like this is like the Giga Chai talent on this hero. And now you have 2 links that are stealing the armor, stealing the attack speed, double BKB, double Satanic, double Butterfly. I mean, it's out of control.
Dyer's turret has been killed.
It won't be too much longer. He'll start picking up the other side of talents, which if he gets to level 28, gets the static link damage.
Oh, this is
It
a
could be an extra
dangerous
100
D-ward.
damage. Goes
Yeah,
for a
glimpse.
glimpse back, BKB. TP out.
Dyer's
Nobody
middle
else gets
tower is
caught. They
under
try to
attack.
go for the gobble up, kiss, toss in to catch somebody. Fly, you got to keep running, my friend. They're after you.
Dyer's
Blink
middle
Shiva
tower
slows him
has been
down. Goodbye, Crystal Maiden. Oh, wait, telekinesis, Glimmer Cape. It's the stomp, a toss back. Gunner, anything to save Fly. They got him. Ladies and gentlemen, they saved the man of the hour.
It's not often you see a maiden run across the entire map and live, but today was his lucky day.
Dyer's middle tower
He gets
is under
booked on
attack.
Tiny Airlines and he got a first-class ticket.
His axe is done.
He got there. God damn, he actually
Dyer's
got
middle
there.
tower is under attack.
So what spells could he steal where the Ags upgrade is really sick? The Static Storm is the obvious one.
Exo, I think you get the Ags Exo,
Yeah, yeah.
which I think works with your other spells. I'm actually not
Right,
sure.
yeah. So you throw a bunch of spells around
should.
with that. That would be really sick.
Yeah. Oh, Eye of the Storm is also very good, but you're probably never getting that or trying to go for it. And I guess Static Storm, but honestly, Static Storm Steel is just like... I mean, it's good if you get it, but it's... Again, I don't think it's when you're going for it, because in theory, you're not getting it in the fight. So
Yeah.
he's really looking to steal Death Prophet. Siphon, Exo, and Hoof Stomp, probably the biggest ones in this game. And the lifts, like he has this level 20 lift telekinesis cooldown talent. These 11-second lifts, if he can bail people out, it's really big in the fight. Because again, nouns don't need to go in and like insta kill somebody. They just want to kite out the Exo, kite out the BKBs, kite out the Stampede. If they can save the target, that Shopify goes on, reset the fight, and go back in. I think they're way happier with that type of setup. Arc Warden can win those long fights, and he's getting 6 slotted here. Push back up though, and this will be a freebie. No contesting this one. That's an Ag Scepter. That That sounds juicy on one of these two cores right here.
And Ags for RTZ.
Okay, but hear me out. The workhorse, right?
No.
We
I'm
put
not hearing. No.
the razor in the cart.
No. No.
8 seconds. I mean, you can't target him, right?
Okay, but imagine you get the workhorse, and then you gobble up the centaur and send him in, and
That's right.
the cart drags
What do you
the
do,
hero
dude?
around.
That is a cart from hell right there. That is just the gods drop a fucking SUV on your ass and it starts beating you down. That is, I'm telling you, you give it to the centaur. I would give it to the centaur. You know, I would give it to the centaur just for the means.
Yeah, well, you would have gone high ground and thrown the game earlier.
I would have,
so.
but I would have had workhorse to do it. So, you know, who's really gonna have like? That's what I'm saying, man. Like, come on, bro. RTZ, you've been playing Dota for like 20 years, my man. You know, since like the 80s or something. Like, you can take one game off. You know what I'm saying? Take one game. Just do it for the memes, and see what happens. Maybe you win.
Dire's
And you got
middle
the
tower
memes.
is under attack.
Nobody ever has fun in this game. That's the problem with Dota players.
That is true.
Never
That
have
is
fun.
definitely True.
Never have fun, man. I bet you know who probably has fun?
Who?
I bet League of Legends players have a lot of fun, you know? I bet they have a lot of fun with their...
They do have a lot of fun.
Yeah, they're just too dumb to know it, but we'll have a smoke up from Shopify Rebellion here.
Ignorance is bliss, sort of deal.
Yeah, it is, dude. It really is. Well, they gave the Ags to Artor, so that Eye of the Storm is popping. Straight popping. He has Shard for the pull-in on the static link. 2 of them. Gotta remember, these links are just draining everything. You're draining your armor, your attack speed, Eye of the Storm hitting everybody. Gonna double it up. This Razor is in absolute hyper beast mode. What can you do? The lightning is at your door. You need a toss back. You did not get it.
Yeah, the
You're
shard,
getting
pull in
drained.
the gyro. They do manage to get away from the first link. Yuma comes back in, missed out on that kinetic field. Yuma challenging RTZ. RTZ,
This
the
is not a
Satanic
challenge.
is
You
winning
can
this
win.
fight in the Glimmer Cave. They get away. RTZ has to look for other targets. Gonna be Gunner first. Immediate buyback. Kisses raining in. Yopod deep in the front lines right now. Gets out pretty quickly though, thanks to the kisses. They got a buyback out of nouns. They're happy enough with that. Copy is not happy letting them go, but now they're gonna turn around and catch him. A stomp, a BKB gets a force out of there, but it is just kiting back and forth with more and more buybacks being put to use. Gunner didn't have his BKB, so he got glimpsed back to his death, to his dieback even. Yuma gets kissed on, gobbled up, kissed as well.
cookie.
It is just stun after stun from
Satanic.
the core, but the Satanic, the flat cannon shots, it's not enough. He can kill some heroes, maybe some supports, but Arteezy is just too damn big for him, and he still has the Aegis even. The Force Staff stopped by the kinetic field. Now it gets pulled back in by the Drain once again, slowed by the Shivas, by Yo Pasha, kiss that lands on the fly. Shopify, one big push is all it takes. They will take out all 10 heroes of nouns if that's what's required to end this game. They're gonna fight through every single buyback. Nouns has a 3 versus 5 with heroes still to go, with lives still to go. The Aegis still up. The Shiva's catching. Telekinesis toss away onto the Arc Warden. Puts him back up. They got him in the fountain. Saberlight brings him down with a double edge. Leyless is dead. It's just little old Fly left against all of Shopify. Some of who still have buybacks, still have Aegis.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
That was, see, that's why you go high ground right there, Austin. That's what I'm telling you. I mean, that is a high ground of the day for me. That jam the net worth it. Like, how the hell is Arteezy tanking so much damage? He has 50% evasion. Nobody can really pierce him, except the heroes that he's going on and draining. It's a DPC thing.